We need these notes anyway. You're right. I'm going to find my notes. I'll be there in 10 minutes. What is it you would have me do? We are two people, all right? Both of whom have subscribed to certain arbitrary...
No, you have to help me.
Certain institutional forms. That's right. Now, you may say they are false. You may say they are arbitrary.
You have to help me.
Excuse me, one moment, please.
You have to help me.
Excuse me. Now, look, I've had a long day, and it is not over yet. That's not your problem. I understand that.
You have to help me.
What do you want me to do? What is it you would have me do?
How can I go back and tell them the grades that
I'm sorry for you. I am. There is, you're right, we may say harshness in the methodology of grading, but we have accepted it, both of us. And for better or worse, we must abide by the system which we have chosen. Don't you think? Huh? I think so. I thank you for coming in, and if you'd like to reschedule an appointment with my office for a future time, I'd be happy to talk with you then. Thank you. What do you want me to do?
Teach me. I want you to teach me.
I tried to teach you.
I read your book. I read it.
You don't understand?
No.
Well, perhaps it's not well written.
No. I want to understand it.
What don't you understand?
Any of it. What you're trying to say when you talk about...
Yes?
Virtual warehousing of the young.
Virtual warehousing of the young. If we artificially prolong adolescence...
And about the curse of modern education.
Well,
I don't...
Look, it's just a course. It's just a book. It's just...
No, there are people out there, people who came here to know something they didn't know. Who came here to be helped. To be helped so someone would help them to do something, to know something, to get, what do they say? To get on in the world. How can I do that if I fail? But I don't understand. I don't understand what anything means. And I walk around from morning till night with this one thought in my head. I'm stupid.
No one thinks you're stupid.
No, what am I? What am I then?
I think you're angry. Many people are. I have an appointment I have to make. An appointment which is rather pressing. Though I sympathize with your concerns, and though I wish I had the time, this was not a previously scheduled meeting. And I have an appointment with a realtor and with my wife.
You think that I'm stupid?
No, I certainly do not.
You said it.
When?
You did.
No, I never did. Or never would say that to a student.
You said, what can that mean? What can that mean?
And what did that mean to you?
That meant I'm stupid and I'll never learn. That's what that meant, and you're right. But then what am I doing
If
here?
you thought that
Nobody wants me, and nobody tells me anything. And I sit there in the corner, in the back, and everybody's talking about this all the time, and concepts and precepts and... What in the world are you talking about? And I read your book, and they said, fine, go in that class, because you talked about responsibility to the young. I don't know what it means, and I'm failing.
Maybe...
No, you're right. Oh, well, I failed. Flunk me out of it. It's garbage. Everything I do, the ideas contained in this work, express the author's feelings. That's right. That's right. I know I'm stupid. I know what I am. I know what I am, Professor. You don't have to tell me. It's pathetic, isn't it?
Uh-huh. Sit down. Sit down, please. Please, sit down.
Why?
I'm going to talk to you.
Why?
Just sit down, please. Sit down. Will you, please?
What?
Well, I know what you're talking about.
No, you don't.
I think that I do, though.
How can you?
I'll tell you a story about myself. Do you mind? I was raised to think myself stupid.
What do you mean?
Just what I said. I was brought up, and my earliest and most persistent memories are of being told that I was stupid. You have such intelligence. Why must you behave so stupidly? Or can't you understand? Can't you understand? And I could not understand. I could not understand.
What?
The simplest problem was beyond me. It was a mystery.
What was a mystery?
How people learn. How I could learn. Which is what I've been speaking of in class. And of course, you can't hear it, Carol. Of course you can't. If you are told, listen to this, if the young child is told that he cannot understand, then he takes it as a description of himself. What am I? I am that which cannot understand. And I saw you back there when we were speaking of the concepts.
I can't understand any of them.
Well, then that's my fault. That is not your fault. And that is not verbiage. That is what I firmly hold to be the truth. And I'm sorry. And I owe you an apology.
Why?
And I suppose I've had some things on my mind. We're buying a house.
People
and,
said that you were stupid.
Yes. Yes.
When?
I'll tell you when. Through my life. In my childhood. And perhaps they stopped, but I heard them continue.
And what did they say?
They said I was incompetent. You see? And when I'm tested, the feelings of my youth about the very subject of learning come up. And I feel unworthy and unprepared.
Yes.
Hey?
Yes.
And I feel that I must fail.
But then you do fail. You have to, don't you?
A pilot flying a plane. The pilot is flying the plane. He thinks, oh my God, my mind's been drifting. Oh my God, what kind of a cursed imbecile am I that I, with this so precious a cargo of life in my charge, would allow my attention to wander? Why was I born? How deluded are those who put their trust in me? Etc., so on. And he crashes the plane.
He could just...
That's
he could
right.
say...
My attention wandered for a moment. I had a thought I did not like. But now that's what I'm telling you. It's time to put my attention. You see, it is not magic. I know in situations like these you will think, I must, but I can't. And you will think, why was I born to be the laughingstock of a world in which everyone is better than I, where I am entitled to nothing, where I cannot learn? All right. I'm never gonna get out of here today.
Is that what I have?
Well, I don't know if I'd put it that way. Listen, I'm talking to you as I would talk to my son. Because that's what I'd like him to have that I never had. I'm talking to you the way I wish someone talked to me. I don't know how to do it, other than to be personal with you, but...
Why would you want to be personal with me?
Well, you see, that's what I'm saying. We can only interpret the behavior of others through the screen... Oh, Lord. The screen we create. Hello. Excuse me a moment. Hello. No, I'm coming down. I know I did. In a few... Is he coming to the... Yes, I talked to him. We'll meet you at the... No, I've been with a student. It's going to be... Well, this is important, too. Jerry's going to... I've been with a student. How can you say that? Look, the sooner I get off, the sooner I'll be down. Isn't that evident? I love you. Listen. I said I love you. It's going to work out with the house because I feel that it is. All right? I'll be right down. Well, yes, all right, I did. I'm saying it yet again. I'll be right. Well, then it's going to take as long as it takes.
What was that?